Okay, storytellers, you have made it this far and you are almost done. You only have a little ways left in writing your story, and I am so impressed with how far you have come and all the good work that you have done. This video is about how to write the end of your story. Now, as we've talked about, the middle is often the biggest part of your story. Like I talked about in one of the previous videos, the middle is like the biggest piece of your sheet cake. So the beginning and the end are both shorter. So the end, as you may notice, has not that many questions because there's only a few things to figure out. The end is all about wrapping up all of the ends and giving us the answer to the story questions and story problems that we've been working through for the previous two parts of your story. So the first and probably the most important thing that your ending needs is you need to show us the solution to the problem that your main character has been facing. We talked in the middle about how often your character will be in a try-fail cycle where they try multiple things to fix their problem and they all fail. This is the part where that changes. This is the part where they try something and it works. It fixes their problem and it's the final solution. Once we have the solution to our main character's problem, then we need to know what happens to your characters after that. What happens after things are solved? Do they, go home? Do they move to a new house that's awesome? Or, what do they do? Do they throw a party to say that they're happy? Do they play a game of Monopoly? So in our example of the movie Moana, at the end of the movie, you get to see what happens to all of the different characters. So you get to see what happens to Maui and to Te Fiti. You get to see what happens to Moana and her parents and all the villagers on her island. You even, through a sort of little cameo of Grandma Tala, as a spirit, you get to see what has happened to Grandma Tala after she has died. You also need to ask yourself, like we've talked about before, do you want your book to have a funny ending, a happy ending, or a sad ending? All three of these endings can be great, and you'll find lots of stories that have the different kinds of endings. But whether you're going to have a funny, happy, or sad ending is really going to inform what happens to the characters at the end and what the very last things in the book are. Now, if you've made it this far, congratulations, you are almost done. And as soon as you write the end on your story, you are going to get to see how exciting it is to finish a story. That is probably my favorite part of being an author. Thank you so much for watching all these videos and taking this writing workshop with me. I have really enjoyed it, and I would encourage if you have used these videos and written a story along with this method, I would love to hear about it. I would love to hear from you or from your parent or guardian. I will drop my contact information in the comments, and I would love to see how this writing workshop has worked out for you. Thanks so much for watching, and happy writing.